Raul Chavarria just graduated from the University of North Florida, and this fellowship will now pay for 3 years of graduate school.
Yeah, his journey to success wasn't so certain when this 24-year-old had a run-in with the law, and Joy's here now. Joy, we've been looking forward to seeing what happened here. An uplifting story, it sounds like.
Yes. Kent Mary Raul was then just 19 years old when he found himself at a crossroad. He was arrested on a misdemeanor marijuana charge. Raul says the arresting officer suggested he join the military to help put him on the right path, but Raul wanted to be an environmental scientist. Today, that wish is a reality, thanks in part to some animals too small to see. This is a tardigrade, magnified about 400 times. In reality, these microscopic animals, known as water bears, are no bigger than half the size of a grain of sand. They eat green algae, they lay eggs, and they helped 24-year-old Raul Chavarria win a National Science Research Fellowship. 3 years of graduate school paid for, starting this fall. And he chose to continue studying at the University of North Florida.
I hope to continue to get a sense of wonder every time I make a discovery. And if other people want to use my work for applications that might help humanity, that would be great.
What do you think? What do you guys think you see in there?
Dr. Frank Smith has been Raul's professor and will continue to work with him, researching a pathway found in all animals, including these tardigrades, that plays many important roles during development.
Just to put this into perspective, like the best of the very best science students win this award.
Their work with these simple animals could help explain how humans evolved.
I became really interested in understanding why these animals look the way they look and why things in nature end up having the shape and the colors and all these great amount of diversity happening. And I wanted to understand the mechanisms behind that.
That same curious spirit nearly ruined Raul's future.
It was really rough.
Raul remembers it vividly, being in the back of a police car shortly after graduating from Robert E. Lee High School. According to the police report, the Jacksonville officer says he conducted a traffic stop, pulling Raul over and found marijuana in his backpack. Raul told the officer he made a stupid mistake and wanted to turn his life around.
Still love nature, even though I was arrested. I kept on having a curious mindset, and I think that's what kept me going.
Helping him move past his mistake, Raul also credits nature walks friends invited him to join, but he says no one deserves more credit.
All the time, I am so proud about him
than his mother.
Just I say, good decision and not good decision. The consequence, you had to take it the better way. But that's it. Just one time we're talking about this. Never ever. Because I trust him. I trust him.
The duo immigrated to the U.S. from Nicaragua when Raul was 8 years old. He says growing up, many in his culture didn't understand his aspirations.
They kind of see it as maybe a waste of time, or you're going to be putting all this effort, all this money to end up not getting a job once you graduate. And it makes it really hard for a lot of people who are curious and want to get involved in science and solving these mysteries of the universe to get started in that career path, because they're getting a lot of pushback from the people who look just like them.
That's why Raul feels he has a dual purpose. When Raul begins working on his master's degree in the fall, he says he wants to start a branch of SACNA, the Society for the Advancement of Chicanos and Native Americans, to create an atmosphere where other students feel comfortable expanding and their curiosity about science and nature.